Hello, family and friends. Do you want to be enlightened around the world of sports? If yes, then make yourself available for Sports Chat with Dasilva on YouTube on Richma TV. So Royal Mama to the world. Medaso.
Hello! Greetings, wherever you find yourself. It is a beautiful Monday. Another Monday to talk about sports. What happened before, during, and after games, scores from the various leagues, news, tidbits around the world of sports. But before I continue, let me just do this for all my Manchester United fans. United fans, you were even supposed to bring me a jersey. So try and do it that next month, because now we are in Ghana month, so it's all about African way. So I'll do this for all United fans, and you bring me the United jersey. Since you think I'm biased towards United, no, but it's just the laugh of the game. Congratulations. Glory, glory, my United. Glory, glory, my United. Glory, glory, my United. The likes of Rabiu, Fifi, Giroud, and the rest added. Congratulations to you guys. Welcome to Sports Chat with Dasilva. For your authentic sports news, this is the place to be. Before I continue, this program is proudly sponsored by Agape Traditional LLC. Yes, Agape Traditional LLC. Omo no maso masen and omo di mi aba ofie. Omo no mu bo program huka. What do you want? Ope kente, ope ahema, chow, komadie, interior, customized bars, key holders, and in kika home. And the men check ope say your dress so hene or him here. And the place to be is Agape Traditional LLC. For telephone, na fre obase wa anantimage 240-898-6931. Me says subio boko 240-898-6931. Yes, Kente Bees, fashion, jewelries for parties, funerals, and all special occasions. Antimage is your to-go person. Agape Traditional LLC, baby, and as I always say, if you order from Agape Traditional LLC, when you place the call and Auntie Maggie answered you, Auntie Maggie Anase Obasewa, she's adding color to your life. Thank you. Let's zoom straight into action. But I cannot do this alone, as always. Today, hey, he's the only one in the studio, and I think, okay, he will explain it himself, but if my memory serves me right, can we do this program? So I was at church. I didn't know what was happening. Then I quickly checked the live score. I'm like, oh, okay, he has some good news. He could not even wait. Let me welcome to the studio, Fifi Blankson. Fifi, you are welcome.
Glory, glory, my United. Glory, glory, my United. Glory, glory, my United. As the Reds go marching on. Let's go. Once again, another Monday. Thank you so much for having me on Richmond TV with Dasilva. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, Charlie. Glory, glory, my United. That's all I can say. As you guys can see today, dear Medina, I'm mad. I am mad. I'm mad. All right, I'm I'm ready to bring it. I'm ready to give you my thoughts and give you my opinions on today. But hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. More like it, subscribe, and more comment. Yeah, and to me, more. If you guys are not able to do that, I mean to member. That's still going to be my member and to Miss Remo. Mumma member and me so send that Chelsea for my dean. Liverpool fans away. Dean. As you can see, whether win, loss, rain, sleet, shine, I'll always be here for you guys. Thank you one more time. Don't forget to hit up Auntie Maggie too, Charlie. Auntie Maggie or crash sauce or whatever you need, she got you. So thank you so much for having me. I'm ready to go. Glory, glory, man. Let's go.
All right, thank you, viewers. You can see the excitement is too. I mean, the euphoria, the studio, man, is charged up. It's always a good feeling when your teams win, but win or lose, we are always here. We'll bring you but nothing but the best of sports updates and sports entertainment news. So Friday, the men were separated from the boys. The UEFA Champions League quarterfinals draw, yes, happened, and now every team has known their smoothness level. Producer, kindly give me the fixtures on screen so that we quickly talk about it. Who plays who and what is going to happen in the few coming weeks, the UEFA Champions League. Whilst producer is bringing it up on screen, please, you can follow us on Facebook, Richma TV, TikTok, Richma TV, YouTube, Richma TV, Instagram, Richma TV. And this program is currently live on Facebook, Richma TV, and YouTube, Richma TV. So viewers, these are the fixtures of the UEFA Champions League quarterfinals. Paris Saint-Germain will be hosting Barcelona. The first leg will be played in Paris. Then we have Atletico Madrid. Diego Simeone and his team will play Borussia Dortmund. The first leg will be played in the Metropolitano Stadium in Spain. Then we have Carlo Ancelotti and his team, Real Madrid, the White Angels, play Pep Guardiola and the defending champions, Manchester City in Madrid. And the last one will be Gunners for life, the most informed team in Europe at the moment. They will be playing their old folks, Bayern Munich or Bayern Munchen, as some people call them. So let me quickly go through the last 8. Paris Saint-Germain will be playing Barcelona. Borussia Dortmund will be playing Atletico Madrid. Real Madrid will be playing Manchester City. Then Arsenal will be playing Bayern Munich. Fifi, let's quickly go through these matches. Let's take briefly. We should just briefly, since we'll do a program on its own for upcoming weeks when they are coming to play their various fixtures. But quickly, let's talk about Paris Saint-Germain and Barcelona. I'm just going to push you to the with few minutes or seconds. Who will go through after both legs, the first and second legs? Who do you think will go through briefly?
I'm taking Barcelona to go through. They picked up a good form. They beat Atletico Madrid very soundly, so I'm picking them to go through.
All right. I think I'm picking Paris Saint-Germain to wallop Barcelona. Okay, Atletico Madrid and Borussia Dortmund. Who do you think will go through and why?
Tricky game, but I think Simeone will figure it out. He will stress the boys out, so I pick Atletico Madrid to see this one through.
Okay, the match of the quarterfinals: Real Madrid and Manchester City. Who goes to the semifinals? Is it Ancelotti or Pep Guardiola?
Let's just give it to Ancelotti. Has the magic in his hands, but Pep Guardiola really needs this. So at the end of the day, I'll take Man City to kind of beat out Real Madrid on this one.
I also agree to that. Arsenal and Bayern Munich. Arsenal playing their old folks. Bayern Munich. Who do you think will go through?
I think Bayern Munich will advance to 3-1 on aggregate. So yeah, they have to form right now. Arsenal, I'm yet to see what will happen, but I think Bayern Munich will push through.
All right. So Fifi has Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Manchester City, and Bayern Munich for the semi-final. Viewers, we will bring you a special program on this draw. We just want to glance through and you know what is going on. Fifi, I hope you agree with that, right? We'll do a program, so we should just glance through this
Yeah. More
and
like
do
when
a
you guys
pro.
like, share, comments, and all that kind of stuff, and like we can
Yeah,
do the program. So please share.
right. So that is the news for the UEFA Champions League draw and what happened on Friday. So we woke up Friday too, and another news: Ghana Football Association, Otto Addo, the second coming of Otto Addo. Oh yeah, there are Otto Beba. Otto Addo has come back again. I don't know why, because per the requirement the GFA published, 15 years of experience, a proven winner and all stuff. I didn't see a scout. I didn't see a trainer scout. And per what I read from Dortmund, his term as a talent coach. So he hands for talent. And Joseph Pencil, assistant coach, and he brought Fatah Udada and the whole crew. Fifi, what do you make of this Otuado's second coming? Normally, second coming is in coaching and 10 year. And with this, the current situation of the senior most national team, is Otuado the man for this job at this moment? What do you think? Fifi, you're on mute.
It's like picking Darren Fletcher. Darren Fletcher actually is like he actually played. He was actually a decent player. Let me downgrade. This is an individual whose talent is to look at and when you say young, talented players, we're talking about youth level players who will come into the academy and will be groomed into the star players that they are. So don't get it twisted when they say, "Oh, he brought up Erling Haaland, he brought Sancho." Masa, he said, "Obia to me shop ball no who's with better talent." It's not a hard job. It is not. So let's not sit there and be happy that we're getting a coach who basically sat back the entire World Cup with the talent that he has. Masa, yeah, but say Kudus name you're about to waste their time. But at the end of the day, journalist, more kind of cry, no more, yeah, no more. This is an insult to you guys' face. Otuado, what GFA is telling you, oh, we're gonna go with the safe. Well, he did a decent job. If we pick him, you guys will not complain. Why? Because he did an okay job. Otuado basically said, hey, I'm just going to look after the team for the meantime. His play, there was no tactical play in there or anything. If anything, Crapo, you probably just get the tactical notes from Borussia Dortmund coach and say, oh, okay, this is how they play. Come on. Hey, just say, we not what I'm interested to know is how much they're paying him. That's all I need to know. Because this is a situation where we've decided that, look, GFA say, hey, Mumu Yedede, we're going to go with the safe bet. This is a safe bet. This is a safe pick. The ball's now in your court. They did not sit down and take their time to scout. They did not sit down and take their time to look for a real coach who understands policies, who understands game plan, who understands tactics. Let's not forget to your call World Cup. We didn't even. We only we act as if this guy won games. Game back home, and even that South Korea should have won that game. Are you guys serious? I am extremely disappointed in this pick. I am extremely. I feel like, they've done it again. I told you guys, yeah, divert him the whole time. They didn't even inquire and say, okay, this, like, the one thing I noticed that the German team, when they're picking a coach for the national team, they actually ask the German people. They send out a poll to the German people, say, oh, who do you guys want to pick? Oh, okay, we're thinking, and they pick coaches based on talent, what they've done. There's a lot of great coaches out there. Otuado, he's a scouting coach. On your coach, he's a scouting personnel. Hey, Ghana, I'm highly disappointed, man. Hey, look, let's not waste our time. I don't even know if World Cup crap will ever call. We're in Guase. And I knew they won't do anything. The journalists, and the ball, the GFA said checkmate. Now, what can you do? Munko protested and let GFA go do their homework, because this is not homework done. This is them just saying, oh, okay, he did something. So let's go and pay him extra. I'm sure they're paying him 5-7 million more than he's making at Borussia Dortmund. That's why he took the job. I'm very sure. Hopefully, his talent, he can look at the homegrown young players who are playing in Ghana and other leagues and pick them over the Jordan Ayus and the people who we have to beg them to come and play. Hopefully, that's all I hope. Because at least, soccer is all 80% mentality, psychological, mental. The rest is just physical. So if you pick players who understand the game, and he's a talented guy who can pick young boys who can play, maybe that's what we need. Somebody who's going to pick local boys. But if this guy picks the same people, watch this. We'll be back at square one. You're useless. I knew that Michael, we won GFA. And I'm catching we get divas. We get slave queens. There's nothing you do. Charlie, Ghana GFA. Yeah. That's my take.
All right, 50 things. GFA for ne Omani in Sulia. Yeah, they have diverted the attention, but I still know that the Save Ghana football protest team will rise up to the occasion. But I mean, what else can they even do now? I think they I don't know. They were not kept in the loop after they told them, oh, let's meet and talk all of a sudden. And I knew Blasters of Ghana will be playing the Super Eagles of Nigeria this Friday. And the players have been named, which means they knew it already, that Otuado has called the players before. I don't know, everything around this appointment is so sure, especially what John Pento say at UTV and rest. But quickly, let me give you some scores from the Italian Serie A. Oh, so Inter Milan and Napoli drew 1-1, but I still think the Scudetto is still going to be in Inter. Roma also won their game by 0-0. Juventus still keep on sinking. They were held goalless draw by Genoa, and that is for yesterday. And Saturday to Udinese sat home and they were defeated 2-0 by Torino. And if you already know, that's Serie A, we have already given it to Inter Milan. So quickly, let me talk about German Bundesliga. Borussia Dortmund beats Eintracht Frankfurt by 3-1. Freiburg were also beaten 3-2 by the coach of the moment, Xavi Alonso. Yes, he still continue to win all his matches and affirming the top spot, always drifting away from Bayern Munich. And now, the FA Cup, the English FA Cup. Some interesting results. Manchester City 2, Newcastle 0. Coventry 3, Wolverhampton Wanderers. Wolves 2. Fifi, let's talk about these two matches briefly. I think Manchester City and Newcastle was anticipated, but Coventry and Wolves. Let's talk about these two matches. Your take on them?
Actually, I was very disappointed what Newcastle came to do. I don't know what has happened at Newcastle, and we can't put all on injury, but they are high intensity, high attacking. When Eddie Howe came in and I saw Newcastle actually attack Man City, I was actually very impressed. I was like, yo, it was a high intensity game, but they were doing it for like 89, 80, 90 minutes nonstop, which eventually it caught up to them. But
sorry to cut you for 1 second. Don't you think the Champions League? I think they were robbed in the Champions League in Paris. That last minute penalty, but don't you think the psychology of the team? Because yes, there are injuries, but after that Champions League exit, don't you think it has had a very big effect on the team?
I think I think that the Champions League, they were happy to be there,
Okay.
and the way they performed, they were actually like, oh, we can compete with these people, because they felt like, okay, this is our first time in the Champions League. We're not sure if we can compete. So when they were actually going toe to toe with PSG, yes, it happens, but they were like, oh, we can compete. I think their loss to Arsenal is what kind of did them. After that, the injuries just hit them so bad.
They are lost to who?
To Arsenal.
Okay.
That,
Okay. They
that,
are lost to who?
from that loss, everything went downhill. But then again, too, we have to be honest. You can't play that kind of high level, high intensity, constant pressure game 90 minutes. What you expect? Muscle injuries will happen. And then he wasn't rotating every time. It was the same midfield, same everything. And I get it. Sometimes I was like, oh, okay, he's getting continuity. Like, he's getting the players to get comfortable with each other. But eventually, Massa, I don't know what has happened. I think now that he even has a couple of the players back, they're not playing that high intensity. Newcastle Empire is not playing high intensity. They're not overwhelming the people. So I don't know whether Eddie Howe's time has really come where it's like, okay, he's gotten them to that point. Now is the time to get a coach who's going to get them over the hump. Because what they came and displayed at Man City, they gave them idea what we went to do over there. Sit back and then hope for the best. And when you do that, like, you've seen the recipe. Arsenal did it against Man City. Liverpool did it against them. We even did it against Liverpool. We took the game to them. You better show. And yeah, some good teams are good, but they were so pragmatic, and they stayed back, and they were like, first of all, his formation was like a 5-3-2. I'm gonna lose that with Isak the lone person. I knew it's not gonna work. So that game, of course, there was a deflection by Bernardo Silva, 2-0. It was over like by 30 minutes, and then Man City just played around them all the time. The Coventry game, wow. I don't know whether Wolves was bad or Coventry was good. Coventry was not scared. I don't know. Like, the way the game went, Coventry had the better chances. Wolves were horrible for like 70 something minutes. Then 18 Nori got a chance. Like I said, something sparked, and then they came back, and then they let Coventry beat them. How you gonna let Sims? He couldn't even make it at Everton. But somehow this guy is a goal poacher. Coventry is playing confident. They're very confident. What they're doing is they're playing the 4-2-3-1 formation. And what's happening is the wide players, which is, I forgot his name, and the other wide players are helping Sims. Sims is just standing in the box. And you could tell from both their goals were all headers, which Wolves had been done. This season, Wolves they're the third team who have allowed the most heading goals in the Premier League. So, of course, it was going to happen some way, somehow. But for them to come back and lead the game 2-1, let's see the game out. And then for them to let Coventry come back the way they came. Coventry was just confident. Everything was just falling in place for them. And they played like the confident team that they wanted to be. Wolves were just sleeping till they woke up. They should have won that game, but hey, at the end of the day, thank you, Wolves. We get to play Coventry, and hopefully we don't sleep on them, because Coventry played well. They played confident. It wasn't any intricate in, like, oh wow, they played Wolves out the park. It was good timing, good shots, crossing, basic soccer. And they got the goals that they needed to make it through. So it was a weird game, but Wolves should have won that game. They let this one go.
I perfectly agree with you. And when you look at the time of the score line, Coventry is even sitting on the 8th position in the Champions League. I mean the championship. So when you look at 53rd minute, 83rd, 88th, then 90 plus injury time, and I 100% agree with you. Coventry came to play like they meant business. They did very well. They took I'm like, what are we watching? Just last week. But that is when it is your day. It's your day. If you just join us, You're still watching Sports Chat with Dasilva live on Richma TV in Facebook and Richma TV on YouTube. Please kindly subscribe, like, share, comments. You can follow us, Richma TV, on Facebook, Richma TV, Instagram, Richma TV, TikTok, Richma TV, YouTube, Richma TV. Thank you for following us on all social media platforms. And on Sunday, Chelsea. Yes, Chelsea beat Leicester City, another championship team, by 4 goals to 2. Fifi, your take on this particular game?
Chelsea.
The Blues.
Hey, what's that saying? You say, make sure I say, who did you make it sure I say, where did you what proper when you mean Chelsea. Chelsea. That game should never have been a game. Never. Hey, Chelsea. But Charlie, when you're in that kind of place, right? It will take a lot for these boys to get over that hump. It's very difficult because I've seen my Manchester United team there. They're playing. They know they can play better, but then as soon as you score a goal on Chelsea, they fall apart. I don't know what the goalkeeper is doing. I don't know what Disasi is doing. That game should never have been a game. That game should never have gone to that point where it's supposed to go to. Even though Leicester is the top of the championship and they will come back into the Premier League, that game should not have gone to that point. Chelsea made the game harder than it's supposed to be, and it's quite frankly, it was one of those games where when Leicester scored the to make it 2-1, that's when I started watching the game because I was like, oh, this game is supposed to be over, and then Leicester scored 2-2. And then the red card happened, and that kind of gave Chelsea the chance. If not, come over extra time. I know for a fact they would have gone to extra time if Leicester had all 11 players, because Chelsea was fragile. Chelsea got a break when the ref kind of played the role and said, "Hey, look, of course it's a red card. He's the last man and all that kind of stuff." But Charlie, that was bad. Chelsea, I don't see how. Something has to happen where Pochettino has to talk to the boys and tell them, look, you guys are great players. Stick to the game plan. Almost check crap out. Like, just compose yourself and stick to the game plan. We shouldn't give goals away. Like that, Disasi, come on, man. Yeah, but that's my take on that game.
All right, thank you very much. And I think so I've watched Chelsea a couple of times now. This is what I think. And Chelsea fans, you can bring in your comments. I think they should have time for Pochettino, but they have to win some. He's building something good, but the confidence level is kind of low. They should give him time. It happened. We saw it. We saw it in Liverpool. We've seen it. We are even witnessing it with Arsenal. Arteta's first season at Arsenal, he didn't win anything, but he won the FA Cup. He beat Manchester City and Chelsea before he won that cup. So the confidence was there that, okay, he's won something. Let's build on it. So Pochettino, maybe if Chelsea win something, they can build because they have players. But you see, the players that they have, you need a good coach to bring out the pep, the club, the Arteta to bring something good from these players. They have a good team. So maybe if Chelsea fans, they should forget about that era that Mourinho came. They should learn how to build, and they will be a very good team. They should take their time. They'll get there. Their time will come. But now they should let those who are win. And all the way to Old Trafford, where the rivalry, yes, another rivalry match, Manchester United versus Liverpool. Prior to this match, most United fans think, no. And you see, and that is the thing I don't like about Chelsea and Manchester United fans. Arsenal fans, we will put the match there. We will say something. So if you win, fine. We don't win. But these two teams, they will wait. When they win, they'll say, oh, let's go. Chelsea, Man U, yeah. Don't wait before the scoreline. Have confidence in your team. But before we talk about that match, so do you know that, Manchester United fans, do you know that you have played Chelsea, you have played Liverpool so many times. But the 15 times you have played Liverpool in the FA Cup, in the second round, the fourth round, quarter-final, semi-finals, you always kick Liverpool out. You play 15 times with them. You've kicked them out 11 times. So history was behind you guys, Manchester United. And this is a big lesson to all soccer teams. Football, if you don't score, the opposing team will teach you how to score. On the day Liverpool had Manchester United in their hands, they let it slip, and Rashford and co step up, and that's it. That is it. Because after watching the game, I'm like, okay, Liverpool, you pushed it, you did it. If you wanted to be in Wembley, you should have played ahead. What you did, put away those chances. By the way, let me see what the Manchester United fan, the Manchester United boss, the Manchester United Ogboro, Fifi, thinks about that match yesterday.
I'm mad. Listen. Before this game, I wish I had a conversation with Dasilva, and I told him this FA Cup, I feel like Manchester United will do something, and he said, "Oh, either it's a draw or a win." I was like, "Nah, we'll win. I feel like this is our time." The boy, and I knew something was going to happen when Eric Ten Hag, for the first time in the season, showed up with that Manchester United suit and the crest. I think he told the boys, this is our cup championship. This is what we are made of. That team out there is one of the best teams out there. We are going to play brave, and we're going to stick it to them. And guess who he went with on his midfield? He didn't go with Casemiro. He didn't go with, what's it called? Amrabat. He went with the Kobe Main. Oh, right. Please, I hope Kobe Menu is taken care of. Like, I don't mean person about Ghana. Like Ghana FA, stay away from the boy. For Eric Ten Hag to go with a 4-4-2. I mean, the first 30 minutes we controlled the game. We were better than Liverpool. I was like, Liverpool, my brand. They're like, what's going? Like, we're bossing them. Then, of course, Manchester United had to be Manchester United. And unfortunately, we allowed the first goal. And just like how our other Premier teams, we capitulated completely. But then Eric Ten Hag said, you know what? No, I'm not going to go with the back five. This is it. We're not going anywhere. And I'm sure he told the boys, look, this crest that I have on my chest, we are winning today. And you guys are going to go out there and you're going to show them how we play. We're doing great. Let's stick to it. We got there. Liverpool kind of figured out what we're doing. Why? Because our back four, and I think Lindelof should have come in and pressed one-on-one with whoever that attacking. Because what Liverpool was doing is they were pushing Manu and Scott McTominay up, and they were creeping someone behind them in that middle. So as soon as that ball passes the press, why? Because someone gets lazy when they're not pressing the right press, and we got tired. That ball gets to that person, and then all you see is Szoboszlai or somebody one-on-one with our back four. That's why Liverpool got 3 fast breaks. They were like 4-on-2, 4-on-3 that they could have scored a goal and taken us out of the game, but they made bad choices. But then Eric Ten Hag was like, okay, my young boys have done enough work. Now what we have to do is he said it himself. I had to force the boys to play. And by forcing the boys to play, he basically had to say, everybody take one-on-one. That is a risky situation because if somebody beats their guy, which you saw Nunes beat Varane a couple of times and stuff like that, it was risky. But then Onana made a few decent saves to kind of keep us in the game. And because of that one-on-one, we took out a defender for an attacker. So what did that do? It forces Liverpool to step back and counter the numbers that they were having, because now they can't push forward. Because if we get it over the top of them, then we have the numbers on them. And as the game went on, when we got to the 70th minute, 75th minute, you could tell Liverpool could no longer push the ball because they're also human beings. They got tired. And that's where Eric Ten Hag made the changes and brought Ahmad, brought, what's it called, Anthony, to kind of inject some more pace and some more juice into the game. And as you can see, he opened it up and said, okay, we're going to go three in the back, but everybody has one-on-one defending. So no matter what, you have to play for each other. And he said it, he was like, look, I had to force the boys to play for each other. I had to force them because what was happening is they're not playing for each other and they're expecting someone to do their job for them. So if you know you have one-on-one marking and you mess up, everybody, all 78 or 73,000 fans will see, say, whoa, now you messed up. And when that happens, you will deal with it your own self. So he made the boys grow up. And when that happened, the goal from Anthony, man, I mean, I didn't see that coming. But, hey, like they always say, one share goal, you bet Shama. Like Dasilva said, you don't score, we'll score for you. And then, as the soccer gods had it, yes, we went down again. Rashford should have scored. That game was over. When Rashford missed, I was like, Jesus, we're about to lose this game. Because the way we are, we're so fragile. But the boys kept playing. And they kept playing, and they kept playing, and they kept running. And you could see that the boys, their legs, they're dying on the field, but they're dying for the badge. At the end of the day, we've slayed one of our arch rivals. You see, people don't understand. When they were coming, they said, oh, we're coming for the quadruple. Go and quadruple your ass somewhere. That's what makes it. Then, of course, 3-3, we're like, what? Oh, my God. Mistakes happen. We're going to penalty kicks. Here we go. Ball comes in. It's short. It's a bad kick. Scott McTominay heads the ball. Endo kicks it. Elliott gets the bounce of the ball. Ahmad is like, this is my opportunity. He rushes Elliott, pokes the ball. Garnacho gets it. We're on the run. We're going. I see Bradley, the Liverpool player, is playing. He's playing the angle really right. I see Garnacho shortens the ball. Ahmad curls the ball on the outside.
And it is a goal!
And Old Trafford, and guess what? It was on the Stratford end, and Old Trafford going mad. I'm going mad.
Manchester Foy. Now Fifi is now a commentator. Hey, they win. They win
Let's
every year.
go.
They win every year. Hey, Liverpool for
I put it into my sports group, and everybody was quiet. So the Metran, Dasilva Buffia, not my friend. Hey, glory, Man United, go!
All right. Thank you very much, Fifi. Yeah. Producer just alerted me. We are running out of time. Viewers, if you leave Fifi, we are not going to close. You could, and then you see, he's not a commentator, the coach. He has even done the whole show himself. Big ass Fifi Blanc, the Manchester United supporter. So congratulations to Coventry City, Manchester United, Man City, and Chelsea making it to the semi-finals. They'll play each other on Saturday, 20th April, and we'll see who wins what. Coventry will be playing Manchester United. Then Man City will also play Chelsea. That is for the semi-finals. Quickly, let me go ahead and read some comments. Nana Kofi say, hello, everyone. Hope you are doing well. Nana Kofi, now when you bring Arsenal news or Arsenal comment and I shower blessings on you, they said I'm biased. So Nana Kofi, always keep the comments coming. Greetings, everyone here. Oh, King Gasti, all the way from Ghana. Thank you very much, brother. And King Gasti said, the Blues. Wadaski GH. Yeah, Brahim. I call him Brahim. He says, pause, papa. Thank you, brother, for all your support. I really appreciate you always coming on. And Nana Kofi sent Okay, he sent something. Oh, and K said what? Ose United, many K. Oh, you may know. There we go. So you always watch sports chat. You never comment. And that movie there, you see, they are coming now. They are coming. That's my brother. You know, a very good person. Man, anytime Arsenal loses, he will text me trying to find out if I'm okay. He never check on me. He only check on me when Arsenal lose. You call this a brother? Greetings to the family, my brother. He said to say United. Viewers, this is where we bring the curtains down today. Kindly like, subscribe, and share. Follow us on all our social media platforms. YouTube is Richma TV, TikTok Richma TV, Instagram Richma TV, Facebook Richma TV. Follow us and let's vibe for all your authentic sports news. Keep it locked at Richma TV because we got you. This program is sponsored by Agape Traditional LLC for your African wear, for your kente clothing, for all occasions, adoring, baby shower, funerals, customized bag, key holders, everything. Agape Traditional LLC is your to-go person. Just pick your telephone and dial 240-898-6931. 240-898-6931. Oba Sewa or Auntie Maggie will answer you and deliver it to you. It is not only in DMV area, it is everywhere. Hook up with Agape Traditional LLC and your life will never be the same and you will add color to your life and your dressing. Fifi, before I take leave of us, your last comments before we call it a night.
As you guys can see, it's the match, the season is getting better and better. Teams are about to go on international break. This is a very, very pivotal time. Let's relax and let's see what teams will come back healthy. If all the teams come back healthy, that top three is going to be one hell of a race. Manchester United are hopeful. I think that, sixth is where we're gonna be at, but I saw Aston Villa drop points. Tottenham is also dropping points, so we're very hopeful. Hopefully something will happen. But hey, whatever we take, my boys have done me proud. Coventry is not an easy team to play, so we'll make sure we take them seriously, and we meet whoever we have to meet in the final. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for having me on here, having me with Dasilva on Richmond TV. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Comment on Facebook, Instagram, wherever it is. Give us that. Give us your feedback. Give us the juice. Watch it. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be fun. You know me, I always bring that juice, But thank you one more time. And also, don't forget to reach out to Auntie Maggie, please. Auntie Maggie, she got your back. Whatever you need, kente, nyama, when you get the chance, one front, in front of what's in there. Idea the way and then what can they be in Pedro bien who there one friend to Maggie until be a bar your friend Maggie day while I'm there then or when my papa. So I just want to say thank you for having me on here again. I hope to see you guys again. If you comment, subscribe, like, and share, and all that kind of stuff, Dasilva will call me again. While I'm from here, I will not be able to come on, and our panelists will not be able to be here. So please, if you like what you have, if you like what you're getting, and you like everything that we're bringing to you guys, please go ahead and do that. And one more time, glory, you are united. Let's go.
All right, thank you very much, Fifi Blanson. As always, he's always in the studio to contribute to the sporting talks on Richmond TV. Okay, Wadaski said we are winning the FA Cup, Man United. Hey,
Let's go. Hey,
he said the next comment will say we are winning the Champions League. Most of Champions League, yeah, United.
What's so crazy? I want to hear.
I did.
Okay.
I did. Anyways, you see, they want more. Anyways, before I sign off, I want to say big thank you to the production crew, producer Emma, Richie JR, on camera Emilia, on sound, and everybody. Thank you for making this production possible. Because this is where we bring the curtains down on tonight's edition on Sports Chats with Dasilva live on YouTube and on Facebook. Thank you for joining us. And they think I didn't praise them, even though I started with their song. So before I end, once again, I say, Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Move on to us. Okay, thank you very much. This is why we bring the conversation to an end. I will see you when you see me. Remember, never assume. Ask questions before you conclude. Dasilva, I'm out. I'll see you when you see me. Okay. Ah, ah. Hey, 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 hey.